The music gives me the chills. I know something is going to happen. David Duchovny says he gets the chills too. You know, he's known as his role on that FBI special agent Fox Mulder. Do you say Mulder?
Mulder.
Mulder on the hit show The X-Files.
And he's also an accomplished singer and an author. Welcome back to Good Day, David Duchovny.
Thanks for having me.
So, I mean, 11th season, I can't believe.
Yeah, we took 13 off, you know, so we took like 6 or 7 off. Yeah, but it's like a career-long role. It's very interesting to try to play the guy at different stages in his life.
Do you try to make him fresh again, or give him more of a purpose? Or
I think I try to make him less fresh. I try to make him like older and less fresh, you know, just you know, the energy that you have when you start out 25 years ago when that character was younger, it's just different. It's not like he's slower, it's just like he's matured in a way. And it's like I said, it's an interesting challenge as an actor to try and figure out those changes.
I was wondering with like this new information that the Pentagon was looking into aliens and all that other stuff, whether that adds more credibility to your show.
It adds a lot of credibility to the Fox publicity department.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, I think everybody kind of feels like there's been contact at some point, but nobody knows exactly what's happened.
Do you believe that?
No. I believe that the odds are that we are not alone in the universe. The universe is just too big. So I don't know if we've been contacted. I think it's more like we just did a show last week where the alien comes down and says, you know what, we don't want to have anything to do with you guys. You guys are screwed up.
You take yourself back to '93 when everything was first starting and you went to audition for the part. Did it seem odd, the whole premise of the show, or was it something?
Yeah, because I didn't really, I thought I was going to go from movie to movie. I didn't really want to get caught up in a television show. And I thought, well, this is an interesting hour of TV that we can do, but there's no way anybody's going to be interested in aliens past, you know, 1 or 2 episodes. So I figured I'd just get a paycheck and I'd be able to live for another year, and then I could go on to something else. I was wrong.
Reading that during that same time, you also had gone to audition for Full House. Like all 3
Well,
roles.
that was a couple years earlier. I think Full House is a few years older than us, but I had auditioned for all the roles in Full House, including the young girls.
The twins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that you're on X-Files. I think we have a little clip. Shall we take a look at you in action?
Yeah, throw it down.
It's typical teeth, mucus. Louis probably feeds on human flesh. Yawn.
Well, the site's only been active for the last couple of months. Mostly fan fiction.
Yeah, this is my problem with modern-day monsters, Scully. There's no chance for emotional investment. You know, like Frankenstein and Wolfman, not only did they inspire bowel-clenching fear, but there was pathos. You know, Frankenstein, he was afraid of fire, and he just wanted a friend. You know,
There's a lot of money to be made in scaring people. Maybe the girls were manipulated to attack each other in order to goose traffic. Most of the stories are written by an Reaver.
The girls have regained consciousness. We can talk to them at the hospital now.
All right, what do we need to know about that
That
scene?
wasn't the scariest clip, was it?
No, it wasn't the scariest. I was hoping it was either going to be scary or very romantic. It was neither.
It was not.
No.
It was.
But it does show the chemistry
The clip.
between you two. I mean, which everyone talks about.
Yeah. Well, this episode, that's from the one that's airing this Wednesday, and fans of the show will be interested in it because the reappearance of our son, who we gave up many seasons ago for reasons that fans of the show know. So the fans are very interested in the fate of our son, and this is the beginning of that story tonight.
Oh, good.
Or
Can't wait. Wednesday. All right, let's talk about the music because you're going on tour.
Yeah, we're going to tour Australia in about a month.
Fantastic.
And talk about this particular album, what it means. And
Well, like the first album was really just my first foray into any kind of music at all, and it's more stripped down. I think it's more basic. And this one is just more of a collaboration between me and the boys over there, the band. And I think musically it ventures out into different areas, and I think I've grown as a musician a little bit, you know, and I can
even
stretch
the lyrics
myself.
as well. You've done
lyrics as well. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean,
David, do you still live in New York?
Yeah, I do.
And do you play some of the small clubs around?
Haven't. I mean, we played in New York, but I'm not remembering. We played the building that used to be the Ritz. on 11th Street, which is where I grew up, which was great. And I can't remember what it's called now.
I don't know, like I keep thinking like City Winery. I don't know if that's it.
No, but I've been there. I love that venue.
Yeah, that's a great venue. I know a lot
So
of people
where
do.
will you be touring this time around?
Just Australia.
Okay.
Getting as far away as we can.
You are getting far away.
But I've only been in Australia for a few days on publicity years and years ago, so I'm looking forward to being there.
Tell us about the song you're going to sing for us.
This song is called Half-Life, and we're going to sing half of it, so it's going to be a quarter life. And it's really about using like that kind of scientific terminology to try to describe a love relationship. So, you know, radioactive decay has half-lives, and that struck me as an interesting way to approach the end of a love affair, as a half-life.
Okay.